Lama Okay, good morning. So we are going to continuously from teaching of the yesterday, but momentally we are meditate on the Bodhisattva for welfare others in human beings, and due to the different karma, due to the different karmic fruits in this world, every living beings have different sufferings, different problems. And basically, all of the living beings are same. They need happiness, and they don't need suffering. That is the same as we are. We all no need suffering and need the happiness. So that's why, for that reasons, we motivate. May those living beings will be happy, and especially all of these living beings are our mothers, because we are in this world since beginningless. We are in this world since beginningless, means our consciousness comes from since beginningless. During that time, we rent the many different kind of the life, different kind of the body. So same as right now. So for we remember about these situations and this way of the our life, and then we meditate in a moment on the Bodhisattva. Thank you. And then yesterday we started to teach about the 4 types of karmic fruits. Among them, one is the developed result or fruitional result, and the second is result resembling the cows, and the third is the dominant result or only result, and then fourth is controlling result. This means result cast by the person or result cast by efforts. So among them, we all I already taught the developed result, and then today is the resemble the result of the resemble. So this is it has two classifications. One is the result of action, and another is the result of experience. So today, also yesterday we taught. I taught the result of action, and today I am going to teach the result of experience. Okay. The result of experience is first we're talking about the negative karma. Then in the past life, if you are kill other people or other living beings, any kind of living beings, that result is in this life, then our life is getting short. Our life is getting short means due to in the past life we killed, and then this life, when we rent the body, for example, my consciousness rent my body, the moment then my body is unfortunately my consciousness could rent the human body, especially kind of this life of the Buddhist through about the karma. That is really fortunate. And then, but in physically, I am the physically, if cannot support to my mind, is completely. For example, this century is almost the majority people can stay around the 100 year or 90 some year or 80 some year between there basically. But due to in the past of karma, then sometimes we rent the body. This is cannot support to the mind, cannot support with the consciousness. That's where around the 30, 20, 15, then it's pass away. We see many of the young people pass away. Why? Because their body cannot support to the mind. The mind and body is separate. The mind and body, why this body, why cannot support to that? Because that is that person's karma. In past life, he or she did lots of harmful things with other lives, kill. Especially we are just walking. That moment under our feet, we kill there are lots of the ants, and many of the kind of the different lives. So that's where if we say, oh, if we made then lots of non-virtues, if we walking, then we cannot work. If you think like that, but this is sometimes we need to work. Without work, then it's very difficult, right? But we need to keep mindfulness. Always we say keep mindfulness. Recently we talking about the mindfulness is only for this lives, benefit for this lives. Otherwise, keep mindfulness. If you are walking on the way, that moment you remember that under my feet have lots of lives gone. That's where you give them compassion, or mani padme hum, or something like that. You chanting mantra, or if you cannot chant mantra, you take good motivation. Then they help them. They help them due to your good motivation, and then your non-virtues is also reduce. Your non-virtues reduce. That is the system of the cause and effect. And then in the past life, If you did not exactly kill someone, or you did not kill the another lives, but you make a lot of destroyed. You make a destroyed through your speech, through your body, through your action, through your mind. Through this way, then when you come in this world, at the same time you are sickness person. Why? It's not dealt with the ages, right? Some babies come at the same time they are sickness babies. Then someone they grow up, then they recovered from that. That means they reduce that bad karma, exhaust that karma. Then karma is yesterday I told the since yesterday I mentioned it. Similar this karma, when karma exhaust, one is we want to make purify. Through this way karma will exhaust. Another is we this karma is repent. Is mutual with our life and then exhaust. So which one is the smart? Which way is good for us? We make purify before come that, right? So that's where in the past life, then due to the you, or sometimes we make a lot of disease, right? Sometimes we meant the people made a lot of disease, lots of chemicals. Through this way, then due to those karmas, then that next rebirth, human life, then they are patient. This sickness life. They rebirth with a sickness life. So they are deal with the karma. They are deal with the karma, okay? So this is everybody understand that, right? In past life you kill. If right now you understand that is very good. Also, then you need to take care. Or if you need long life, then only you check medical check, and you take care with the food. They help you. They help your support to your life. They help because they are deal with the cause and effects or condition. But in past life you did a lot of wrong things. It doesn't matter. Somebody rebirth in this rebirth in the very rich family. Parents are rich. They have very good facilities about of the medical. But since they are young, they pass away. Many of them. Or they are going to the school. They nothing to did any mistakes. Physically, mentally, that moment. Even though they don't know these mothers, but those mothers coming to kill bunch of the students killed. Why? One is there's two things. Okay, one thing is those people, children in past life they killed. So then these results come back. Another thing is those mothers they made us such a seriously bad karma. So they have this karma, each other's bad karma, the relation of the bad karma. Otherwise, there's thousands of kids, thousands of the students. Among them, only few students or few children that mother kill. Why? You know, this is the deal with the karma. But one thing we need to know. Oh, it's karma. It's karma. Then we think we're talking about the karma. Then we think, oh, we cannot fix. We cannot do anything. It's karma. If you think that, that is misunderstand. Another thing is you say it is karma. It is karma, so this kind of matters is no mistakes. This is karma. If you think like that, that is a wrong understanding. This both is wrong understanding. Karma we can fix. Already I mentioned it. The two ways we can fix the two ways. One way is it happened. One way is we want to purify. That means fixed with karma, right? And those people who kill children, kids, they did mistakes. They have bad karma, but we give them compassion. Both of those kids, children who pass away, we give them compassion. And people who are murderer, we give them compassion because their emotion, they could not control their emotion, and that due to their bad karma. For example, right now these murderers killed one children. The next life, then this karma has come on that his life. Only this life, what happened we know, right? All his life in the jail, prison. So the temporarily anger is come, then they don't know about the karma. The result is come back, they don't know, then suddenly act through the anger emotion or through the emotion of the upside and something. Then result is coming that moment, if upset or worried, or that is too late. So before knows, there is a karma. For that reasons we want to take care about that. Think like that. That makes a lot of help. And then another, for example, the result of experience. Talking about this way, steals other things. If you steal other things, there's two. One is other people steal your things in next life. Right now, majority of times we say next life, but this is not always next life. At the end of this life, this happened. Or today we did something, tomorrow the result is come. Sometimes. So, if you steal other things, other people steal your things. That's one thing. If the result of if you steal other things, then, for example, this life we steal other things, or we corrupted others' things. The next life we rebirth. For example, if we can rebirth in the human life, then we will poor. Rebirth in the poor life. No food, no clothes, no money. Very poor. If you are very poor, still you are practitioner, you can practice on the contentment, you are okay. Unfortunately, they don't know the how to practice with the contentment. Then they are 24/7 suffering. Without money, it's problems. We say, oh, we don't need money, we don't need the food. That is not exactly the way of the Buddhist teaching. But there's a limitation. We need money for help others. We need money for ourselves, food, clothes, and for the daily life. But what we want to know is, we want to know if we have too much desire, then you are always poor. If you have 1 million of the dollar, if you are dissatisfied with that, you are poor. Some I have few thousands of the dollars, if they are feel satisfied, they are rich. So this way, this is a poor and rich is deal with your mind basically. But there's some limitation. Limitation means someone have no food, no breakfast, no lunch, no dinner, no water, no clothes. Those people are actually, we give them, they are object of the compassion. We give them compassion. We do pray for them. May they will liberate from this suffering. May they will get food. May they will get the clothes. May they will get benefits. But basically, why they are in this world, 7 billion of people, among them, particularly why they become poor, why they rebirth in poor country. First, second is why they rebirth in the poor family, and then why they will become poor. So this is in past life they steal other things, they destroy other things. Through this way, then they become like that. But then they slowly, some of in this world have many poor people, but some are first poor, then slowly they grow up, then they get helpers. That is their, then the moment their good karma has come. For example, in the 1 year, 6 months, they steal other things. For that, the cause of this karma, then they become poor the next life. And then after 6 months, they steal. Then they stop to steal other things. If they did not confess, they did not purify their non-virtues. But after, then they help to other people. Another 6 months. Then after 1 year, they pass away. And then they rebirth that next life, next year. Then what happened is around the 6 months, they are poor. They get a lot of thirsty, lots of hungry, lots of. After 6 months, then they get supporters. Then supporters support to them. So good karma and bad karma is like that. And then if you are being like in order to you, for example, this life you take forcefully. Here talking about like a rubber or something. In order to you taking others things seriously, you use the gun, you use the weapons. You say, if you did not give me this money, I want to kill you. Then they taking. Have many of them, right? Many of the in this world. In this world, have many of this. Right now they did, and the next life, other people did with them. Because it's karma. Karma is like a round. If you run away from here, coming here. It's similar, you going cycling this. Going. You run away here, this next person you cannot follow you but here, you come back there. That's what we called cycling existence. Cycling, the samsara means cycling. If you help others, if you help to the people, then in past life, right now you get many helpers. So if you took back forcefully others things, then right now, if you are rich, for example, in past life you generosity and something, for that reasons, right now you are rich. Some are rich is why? Because they did generosity in the past life. They are offering to the Buddha Dharma, Sangha of God and something like that, and to the parents. Parents are important. Parents, Buddha, they are important. Then we offering a little bit, have something offering them, and then generous to give to the poor people and poor other life. Through this way, then this life become rich. But you are going to practice only generosity, then you are rich. But then some case you did not do well, then the karma has come. So that's why this life is not balanced. Some part is good, some part is not so well. These things are karma, right? And then if you are misconduct in past life, it's not always deal with past life actually. Through you do many misconduct after you have one wife, still you do used many misconduct. Through this way, this life you found you married, but with your partner or your wife or your husband always need to fight. In this world, they have 7 billion of people. Among them, half is the ladies, half is gentlemen. Among them, why you prefer one person so much fight with you? Fighter. Why you found a fighter among them? Because it's karma in past life. Then, if you are sometimes also in past life you dissolve, right? Deceive. You lie with your wife or you lie with your husband. Then what happened is in this life they do same thing. You completely believe, completely trust with that person, for example with your wife. Then one day she left you. If she say, "Oh, I'm going to distance from today, we make separate," that's still fun. But she did everything's benefit took. You don't know how she did. One time she kick out you, or same thing he do like that. One time he kick out you. Those things are in the past. You did those things. So moment ago during the question, I answered similar. There's one thing we want to know, that if we motivate and act, this is have a little different. When you think, "Oh, I want to lie," that is non-virtuous. But you really put into the action, then this karma is come back to you. So when you motivate, after momentally you confess, purify, you can make purify easily. Because you did not make a very deep imprinting. And then if you lie, if you are lying, then what happened is people deceive with you, people cheat with you, and also sometimes people are more rumors with you. That means behind of you have a little bit of name, you have a little bit, then behind of you, then people criticize to you. If you are famous, something, then people, usually we say people jealous with you. Right, people jealous, that's where this is come from, they're jealous. Why they're jealous with you in this world, many famous people, but why they're jealous with you? Because in past life you did lots of lie with people. That's where then right now somebody lie with you, somebody kind of the gossiping with you, and then they behind of you they talk lots of your bad qualities. Then these bad qualities heard one by one, then your name of this famous is impermanent. Whether you stay there, you have attachment with desire with that famous name or not, people behind of you, people talk lots of bad things, talking about your bad qualities. So this is happened the result of the karmic result of their line. And then divisive talks. divisive talks or divisive talks. In order to you divide, divisive. Divisive talk is that's one reason is if you have students. For example, divisive, everybody know two people really good relationship. Then you go with one person, you're talking about this negative things with about the another people, another person, or he did to you some bad things that. Then she did you the bad things those. Then so first they are very close. Then you make distance, and then you do that. Then the result is, if next life, if you are teacher, for example, then you have students. First, what happened? Those students cannot keep relation well. They always fight, separate. And then from you and student, between the student and you, divisive. The people divisive to you. People make separate. Because people come with you, talks the bad qualities of students, then that person go to the students talking about my bad qualities. Not only bad qualities. I did the wrong thing with you. Like they plus some bad things, for example, and then students don't like. Then this is not always students. If you are a friend, then it's separate by somebody. You have a very close friend, very good friend. Somebody make separate. This is in the past life. We met like this. So that's why then this life is happened. So if we believe on the karma, then we need to take care about the when we're talking about the what is called when we in order to two people have very good relationship, we do respect, we do rejoice. If we do rejoice, the next life you have a good friends, you find a very good friend, then people do rejoice with you. So then you can keep with very good friend always. And then sometimes it happened, right? Students against with the teacher. Actually, why this is happened is not always teacher. Somebody against with one person. This person in past life did too much separate someone who have a close relationship. Then they separate. They separated. For that reasons, right now, this life, this is some students or some people against with you or with teacher or something, you know. And then, how much you talks, people did not listen. Why? You in the past life you make too much divisive, or you too much did separate with relationships. This is one thing. And then if you use the harsh word, actually we say that the harsh words is not a weapon. It has no weapon, but it's make piece of the heart. It's make cutting the heart. So that's why right now if we use harsh word, then right now directly people's mind is unhappy. If people's mind is unhappy, what happened? If this life you are okay, if people unhappy, but the next life it comes back you. Someone you don't know before, but suddenly come to give you harsh word. And someone is very close with you, you completely respect, completely you do keep good relations, but then they give you back harsh words. So that's very in past life. This is the karmic result. And then, especially when we use the harsh words, we really need to take care. And sometimes we give the nicknames. This part is we need to take care. Nickname means, for example, we did not use the other's name. We did not others' name, just we give the different name of the animals. Somebody looks like some animals, then we call them. We use this name. Then what happened is, the result is sometimes people call you that name. Sometimes you need to take that life, especially you use the harsh word, some special kind of people, they really have a series of karma. So now I want to tell you one story. In the ancient, so there's a Brahmin, I don't. In order to one person, he called to there's many honorable monks. Then the one person always called them, high head of the horse, high head of the cow. They called this nickname. That he called that name because means he called that name, and then that next then he take care of the human, but his head is horse, and he take the human, his head is cow. These stories are in the Buddha's teaching. Have many kind of stories about that. When you directly call the nicknames to the others. And then one time also, one female nun, she called on to her friends, always female dogs. She did not call the name of the individual. She did not call the respectfully. She did not use the respectful words. She just gave the nickname. Hey, female dogs. Then after if she called the female dog 500 times, then in the 500 life, she need to take life of the female dogs. Female dog is still fine. Body and head is different. Okay. Then what happened? Head is like a dog. Female dog. Body is another life sometimes. So this is happened. They have us this story. Especially we use this harsh word with Buddhist sadhus. Then some of the teaching in the Buddhism, especially there are some prayers. So this is you use the harsh word with the bodhisattvas, then this karmic result is much serious. Okay. And then that next, this is the the gossiping. Gossiping means you just pointless talks. Pointless talks, you just talk. No reasons, always just it comes of the useless. Just you, in order to talk too much like this, and no reasons, no about the dharmas, no about compassion, no any kind of the positive. You use that kind of many negative vocabularies and that, then that next life. And then people also talk to, we sometimes you would like to be quiet, you would like to be silence, but you cannot separate the area of some gossipy. Whether you don't like that situations, but you cannot separate from there because of in the past of your karma. So whatever you did in the past life, then it's similar coming if you did not confess, if you did not purify, right? For example, you're through your for example, actually there's the bad speech. We have 4 non-virtues. Among them, if you did not then among the 3 of these non-virtues of the speech, this result is not come with you, but the result of the harsh words come with you. Then someone give you harsh words, someone always use the harsh word. Sometimes you would like to be stay far away from that people who use the harsh words with you, but you cannot, because in the past life you did allow that. So then one day, 1 month, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, kind of this, then finally you can separate with that person. Why? That moment those bad karma is exhaust. And then somehow you start. It's possible sometimes if you use the harsh word for 1 day and you use the sweet words for life, if you did not purify the harsh words, then next life 1 day somebody use the harsh word whole day with you, and that next day then perhaps those people, perhaps another people use the sweet words with you because of the cause of karma. And then so through this is we're talking about the 4 non-virtues of speech, and then right now here is the 3 non-virtues of the mind. So as yesterday I mentioned it, so the mind is like a king and the body speech is like a ministers. Those kind of ministers have a kind of this serious karma. Then as a king of this non-virtues have a seriously karmic result. That's where we always need to take care. So among them, one is like a part of your desire. This desire is a little bit, if you think, oh, today I am going to the shopping center and I want to buy socks. This is actually desire. But this desire is still okay. The energy or power of desire is a little bit simple. here we're talking about the greedy or something. This is one person has such a beautiful things. For example, one person has such a good qualities of glasses. Then you try to get you that due to your desire. If you want to take these glasses by the forcefully, if you want to destroy that person, and then you try to get that, it's same thing. For example, this is many examples, but in order to people have something, then it's a little different than the jealous. Okay, the jealous is you don't have that much desire. You do not have that things for you, but you don't like that person have. If that person have those things, then you don't like, right? That is called jealous. But the greedy is that person have those things. You need that. You need that. Then just you think, oh, if I have that, it's okay. We thought it's okay. Not like that. Definitely you need that. You try to make suffer other people. You just see people you would like to destroy that. If someone have good things, you would like to destroy that. It is very close with the jealous. And then there's a special the kind of this the harmful thinking comes from anger. So yesterday I taught about the anger. So the result of anger is such a serious. Everybody knows that, right? So that's where we always. This is a pretty easy to come with our life. This is pretty easy to come with our life because our mind is always with us. Then pretty easy. We always. Anyway, we try to destroy. Somebody have a good job, we try to destroy that. Somebody have kind of the good friend, we try to destroy. These things comes from mind. Somebody have some good plan, good skill, you try to destroy. So these things are your in order to you are try to harm others things, try to destroy others things. It's very close with the jealous. Also this is the action is almost like anger. So whenever we say we need to take care with the mind, that means take care with the mind means we always look at the mind. Or how about my motivation? Meditation, during the meditation we can see it, we can focus a single point. But sometimes we look at the mind, how it's going. Right now, how about my mind? It is good or bad? We want to think that. Otherwise, oh, right now I feel sleepy. Oh, right now I am thirsty. During that time, you don't know really your mind. During that time, which means you did not look at your mind. That means you just contact with you and I. Sorry, I and your feeling. Contact. I am thirsty. I am tired. I am angry. I am like this. But it's pretty good sometimes. Oh, I have a lot of anger or something. You see by yourself. that is important because many people don't understand their own self's mistakes, right? And then there's one series of things is wrong view. This wrong view is you don't believe karma. That is wrong view. You say if you do good things or bad things, there's no karma, right? If you think, oh, whatever I do, there's no bad karma, there's no next life. People who say there's no next life is similar, no tomorrow. The only this life is okay, that's okay. But this life is, those people think this life is okay, that's okay, very compassion, very loving kindness. Then good, still it is okay. But they think if I destroy to other people, it's okay because only this life. If I'm okay, then I don't worry. Then actually the another problem is day before yesterday I shared with you a story about the fox and birds. So some karmic fruits is coming person the momentary. If I use the one harsh word to one person, that person directly repelled me, right? So those they are due to their too much ignorance, then they don't know real what is their bad karma. Okay, so this way here we want to take care with the take care about or I don't know, in order to wrong view. To this weekend we're talking about the karma. So we're talking about the karma. Then we need to take care about the series of things. The wrong view. If you come here, for example, this weekend, and I'm spend my time with you, best things is if you understood completely how about the karma, how karma works. If you understand, that's number one. The super is you understand after you put it into action. But at least if you need trust with karma, that is also a wonderful result. You come here, oh, he talks so different things due to I don't understand clearly because his English is so funny. Then his sentence structure is funny, pronunciation is funny, and then his arrangement of this teaching is funny. So I went to listen the how karma works, but I don't understand anything. If you think by yourself, okay, that makes you recheck. But when I stay there for 3 days, right now my mind is very close with karma, or it's remember once often about the karma. If come like this feeling with you, that is a very wonderful result. Then another wonderful result is, anyway, he talks like a blah, 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 blah. I don't understand clearly, but I trust karma. If you have that mind, that is a wonderful result. Then you already closed one of the serious suggestion, one door of the serious things. Which one? Wrong view. You have no wrong view. If you have no wrong view, what is this benefit? Buddha Amitabha's prayer, they say that if you kill your father, if you kill your mother, if you kill your guru, if you destroy stupa or something, but still if you confess, purify, you can do that. You can do that, but still you can if due to purify those non-virtues, you can rebirth Buddha Amitabha's land, pure land. But if you have wrong view, then you cannot rebirth pure land. The pure Buddha Amitabha's land is very easy. We can rebirth there pretty easy. Really. I'm not sure if I use the easy pure land, but we can easily rebirth there. But there's one obstacle to rebirth. There is what? That is the wrong view. If you do not believe karma, then you have no chance. That's seriously we can say. If you have wrong view. So that's where we need to trust with karma. We want to believe in karma. If you believe karma physically, whatever, internally, whatever, you have knowledge, more knowledge or not, if you can meditate or not, you have a right view. Right view means you trust, you believe with karma. Then what happened? In the next life, you rebirth at least in human. Then God realms. Without this right view, we do not believe karma, then we have no more chance. But if not, you, for example, tell today, until this weekend, before you didn't know about karma, then you don't be upset. Okay? Something you know, still you don't care, or something you don't know, which one is serious? Actually, there's one people saying like that. If you do not see, if you don't know, if you didn't hear, after you did something, those things are not illegal in the kingdom. Understood what I mean? If you, before you don't know something, but you did something. If you did something you don't know, that is mistakes. And if you didn't see, for that reasons you made a mistakes. You didn't hear, that's where you made some mistakes. Those mistakes are mistakes. This is not correct, but not serious. After you heard, after you understand, after you see, then still you do something, that is much sinful. So at least we all same. We all improve our belief in the karma. And sometimes it happens something that is almost like a nature. Sometimes happened. We have no choice sometimes. But after we do little bit purify from the mind, okay, little bit do purify. That is really important. So that is the result of your trust with the karma. You trust with the karma, and after sometimes you made some reasons you lie a little bit. For example, you think, you already in your mind, if I lie, this is not good karma. You think like that. But some case you really need to lie something. The moment you do, means I don't mean let you do, okay, but if you really you have no choice, if you didn't do that, you do that, right? After, then what you can do? You confessed, I did that is really not good, but I have no choice, that's where, I have no choice, that's where I don't care. That is misunderstanding. I have no choice, that's where I did that, but I want to purify that. I do not need lots of bad karma. You need to keep that in your mind. Make sense? And only this keep, okay, this message let you keep in your mind. I will try, we together. So this is the 10 non-virtues. Through the body has 3, through the speech has 4, through the mind has 3. Total 10 non-virtues. Then this opposite is 10 virtues. That is a later teach after finish these results, karmic results. And then already talking about this, we talked 4 different results, right? Among them, then this is the third, the dominant result. This is happened with on the place. This is happened in the place. This is very pretty detailed. Let you carefully thinking. For example, someone, whether you are rich, poor, smart or not, educated or not, but you rebirth different places, or we need to stay at different places. Sometimes we have no choice. So these things are, for example, if you in past life you do rejoice people who kill other people, you did not kill that. You not act, you did not kill other people, but other people kill other people. That moment you did not try to give them compassion, you did not give them some positive motivation, some in order to bodhicitta and something. You do appreciate with those things. Then what happened? Next life you rebirth the place. The dominant result means is happened with place. Then you rebirth a very hot place. If you don't like hot weather, you rebirth a very hot place. Or if you don't like the humid, right? And you don't like wet, then you rebirth that place. Or you did not rebirth those places, you need to stay there. That is the one thing. Through the you what is called kind of rejoice, or you do to the your action of the harm. And then sometimes you have to live in a very serious place. It's almost coming earthquake, almost coming natural disasters. It's momentally ready to come like this place, because this is the karma, right? And then if you steal other things, due to the result of steal other things, then what happened? If you have land, on the land have many crops, they're almost ready to collect these crops. Hail, right? Hail is come, or sometimes weather is such a hot something, all your crops damaged. It's happened, right? It's happened. Many countries happened. So you rebirth kind of this place. If you rebirth those places, then you have had those happened, same thing, right? This is the dominant result. And due to your misconduct, then you rebirth and unhygienic or dirty, or like a filthy, maybe filthy. In order to, not always we talking about the humans. You know, some insects in the bathroom. But here real bathroom we did not see, where we use the almost very clean, right? But this dirt going where? This dirt not disappear. This dirt we use the bathroom after all the dirt going where? Currently we try to kick out them in front of us, so we did not see, but they are somewhere in this dirt, have a loss of life. Those lives are enjoy in that dirt? No. Make sense? Some lives in the very very dirt and very very unhygienic situations, they are happy there or suffer. They are suffering there, but due to the some wrong non virtues, they need to rebirth there. Then most of the time let you know that in the bathroom have a many like insects or something. This bathroom is, if you here honestly we not see it that much clearly, otherwise in somewhere have a lots of old bathroom means not all this dirt not moved by water, always stay there, it's almost full. The inside you look have a many kind of the insects or many kind of the life there. Then when you see those lives there, then you directly can see, you know, oh, they are the result of misconduct. Misconduct is the wrong, okay, wrong conduct, not like a normal people who love each other and do married, then they conduct, this is not including. You forcefully, harmfully, and you did, and then yesterday I talking, you keep one wife or husband, then you lie that, and behind you did something, then next life rebirth kind of this in the bathroom or some the very dirty place. And then this due to you kill others or you rejoice people who kill, you do appreciate people who harm others, then someone rebirth a very very hard place. Not like this. This it's like a exactly temperature right now. Today is good temperature. Then sometimes rain, sometimes cooler, sometimes some hot place. Right now I'm little difficult to pick up example due to my experience. But sometimes if I cannot pick up one location. If I pick out one country, that is not so good. This is not honest. That's why I don't try to pick up. But some places very hot. If you put egg outside for 5 minutes, it's cooked. So kind of this place. And then some place, this is about the hot. Some place always water damage by the water. It's rain, storm, and 24/7. But still they need to stay there. Then natural disasters, still they need to stay there because it's karma. Karma cannot release until it happened with this result, right? Okay. And then if you lie, this the result is then where you always rebirth the area of the you're scared. This is the result of your lie or something. So because means you scared. You sometimes you need to scare for the wild animals. Sometimes you scared to the ghost, spirits, ghost. Sometimes you scared to someone. If somebody cough, you are sick. You are so scared. You taking like this life. Then you need to stay at that place, whether you are scared or you seriously scared, fear, but still you have to stay there. This is the result of the lie. And then divisive talks. then you rebirth where? Very, very narrow place, narrow road. We call the narrow mind, right? Narrow-minded. This is happened with a place where you rebirth. It's very narrow. There's very higher mountains, almost ready to fall down on your house. You know, if you drive a car, is the road is, if you are a little bit wrong, maybe this part you wrong, when you drive, you are fall down the thousands or something like downside. The road is like that, and then the sun is not come. The water is always loud. You know, the trees are almost fall down on your house. There are some places I don't. I think perhaps you know there's places better than me, but in order to, I remember some places also have like that. So rebirth like that. You rebirth there. No, you always not on the humane. Sometimes you taking different lives due to your. For example, this in the first time you use the one person like a snake or something like that, and then the next life you take life of a snake, right? And then this snake is not a very quiet place. You cannot. It's a very serious place. If you go outside, then you almost fall down. If you do not go, you cannot get food like that. If you little go out, then here some rocks and some things almost ready to fall down on your life. Kind of this. Whatever you do, always scared. Always it's a complicated place. So, sorry. Treacherous. Thank you. Yeah, kind of these places, rebirth, and then the harsh world. Harsh world is, someone rebirth or someone stay which not always deal with rebirth. I used many times rebirth. This is the majorities. In the minorities, someone rebirth series of place, but here they reduce the bad karma. They can arrive to very good places. For example, we're talking about the Switzerland. Switzerland is very famous area. It is. Switzerland is beautiful place. Many people talk. I heard that, but it's dealt with maybe a little bit personal. So someone rebirth very beautiful places, but someone is very unpleasant place. So those who rebirth or who stay need to stay unpleasant place. That who stays those people harsh world in past life. So the result of harsh world, then rebirth that kind of this serious place. Then gossiping or non-sensual speech or non-cycle, in order to pointedly speak. Then if you speak pointedly, then what happened? You speak pointedly, right? And then in the ground you plant some flowers or some seed. They have no result. If you plant some barley, then seedling grow up, but there's no barley. Yeah, if you plant the seed of a rice, then in the full season, autumn season, you try to collect it. Inside is empty. There's no rice. Without rice, without this flower or flowers, then we cannot eat food, lots of food, right? If you plant some vegetables, fruits, but they're ready to come, they are empty, zero, nothing. So there's the result. Why you rebirth that kind of this place? Why you need to take care about those things? When you take care about that thing, still why there's no result, no fruits? Because of you gossip is talks, pointless. Not meditation, not practice, not listening teachings, not teaching, nothing to do any practice on the compassion, loving kindness, just blah 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 blah, 24 hours. So then it's this is about the speech, right? Then there's from the mind. Anyone knows invows? Many people don't know, but I think this. In order to, I did not use this vocabulary particularly the moment ago. Same time, right, because I didn't get particularly this vocabulary. In order to people have something, you try to destroy those. Sorry, you try to have that things. Already we're talking about the glasses or some beautiful things, right? Then that result is you rebuild the well. The result is very unfortunate century. In this world right now, we're talking about the 7 billion of people. Those people are maybe 20th century and 21st centuries, right? There's anyone have 19th centuries who are rebirth, who are growing up in 19th centuries? May not. That's people cannot stay 200 years here, right? That's where then we go through this way. Someone rebirth in the 20th century, 19th century. Then First World War, Second World War is coming, was come 20th century, isn't it? 20th century or 19th century? 20. Someone rebirth that moment. But right now we are rebirth means we are in 21st century, right? Right now we are in 21st century. Right now there's we have peace. We are happy now because of our good karma. We did not bad karma. But those people who rebuilt, they are not, no need to fight, no need to do any responsibility. Someone who in the 21st century, but they are rebirth that moment. Then they are rebirth the place of the fighting. Then what happened? They are scared. First they try to they try to get something from others. Then this result, then they rebuild or some stay kind of this serious place. They worry if that coming. If weapons is coming on the life, it's worried, right? Somebody shoot to someone, then between there, if I'm between that two people, I'm scared, of course, because I'm worried if it is coming on my body. So this is a paradox. This paradox is why? Because the non-virtues, first the non-virtues of the motivation. First non-virtues of the motivation. That's where this is coming. And then also you use you motivate harmful. Motivate the harmful. You always also people destroy each other's. That moment you appreciate. Just looking about this, you are happy because you have nothing about that. But due to your mind, make a karma, accumulate the karma. So that's where then you rebirth. That place is always fighting, is always due to the natural disaster or due to the people's some fighting each others or through this way. Then you always need to scared. You always need to worry, afraid, rebirth kind of these places. So then if we conclude what we want to, we need good motivation, we need the good action, we need the good karmas. So bad karmas are so much like this. Then the wrong view. Right now, if you taking wrong view, there's no karma, there's no next life. Thinking like that, then next life rebirth. For example, if you are not always humans, if you are rebirth cow, you grow up, somebody ready to come to kill you. Then you have no shelter, no protector. But some of cows, yaks, in Tibet also have. Someone ready to kill them. Then what they do? Someone ready to kill them. Then some monks or something coming. They buy. Then they relieve. Because there's karma. They all same like a cow. Life of the cows. But among them have different karma. Someone found the protectors. Someone did not. Is ready to kill, people kill. So kind of this place, rebirth this place. So this is the wrong views. Result of wrong views. Okay. So now we're talking about the these 10 non-virtues. 10 non-virtues are the result of 10 wrong actions or wrong karmas. These things are negative. The result is suffering. Causes are negative, result are suffering. And then, okay, if this is, we have no chance to liberate from them, or we have no chance to prevent, or we have no chance to purify or something, then today we're talking about that things is almost useless. First, this suggestion still talks on there is almost double suffering. But this is right now we're talking about the positive 10 virtues. 10 negative non-virtues, 10 positive virtues. Okay? So right now we can talk 10 positive virtues. Through the body have 3 virtues, positive virtues. And through the speech have 4. Through the mind has 3. So we have 10 virtues. And then first we take tea break for 30 minutes, and then we start 10 virtues, and then if we have enough time, talking about the 12 links or origin. Okay, thank you.